Renaissance era didn't do much for me. Startle statue, just a grim reminder. Glory days are gone, the haze is stronger than the sun. I got a gun for home invaders. Johnny Gamage, murder cops not guilty. Front pages, it's nothing surprising in this pit. Pressure cooker, crazy from the heat. The haunted home is big to eat. I take the street on the mission to reach my destination's living. Worried about Gertie, about the overcrowded prison. From my mouth is wisdom. What awaits for the city's victim? Once your time served, far too many dying as bird. We had Startle, Clementi, Caligari, and Webby. Many fallen heroes. I think it's something in the water. Once the Allegheny boils, the city's in turmoil. Middle Eastern's burning oil over soil in the desert. Yo, this shit's enough to make you lose it if you let it. Yo, I love it even though I wanna leave it. It's pathetic.
Gateway to the east.
A steel city turned to rust.
Iron City is gritty.
Where killer cops burn his bus.
Pittsburgh.
Empty mills, tension builds, stress kills. Trying to make it through the summer for real.
Midsummer's nights dreaming that I'm leaving.
The city of fallen champs.
Iron City is gritty.
Dear Lord, I only want a chance.
Pittsburgh.
Empty mills, tension builds, stress kills. It's another hazy summer for real.
Sometimes it's so hard just dealing without the blocks, revealing without these blocks. Never could understand killing you. I'm so gone, killing me, man. Torture plus my man's up for dime to the bit. Bleeding this war, we broke bread, feds held it over your head. It sickens me, though I'll never forget. Day one, cook coke, I stirred it since then. Never washing my hands, expand from Iron City's east sides to GUN. East Hills, they had that shit, I called it Blue Bonnet. Back when crack ruled, now it's stamp bags and high schools realize genocide. Friendly fire mercs through your long passages and insides drastic. They first thought it's deep pen/gate. 2 felonies, 1 case. Got priors, you know they gon' hate. Iron City be the place. We connected to point. Tell your man he better come with Gateway to the east.
A steel city turned to rust.
Iron City is gritty.
Where killer cops burn his bus.
Pittsburgh.
Empty mills, tension builds, stress kills. Trying to make it through the summer for real.
Midsummer's nights dreaming that I'm leaving.
The city of fallen champs.
Iron City is gritty.
Dear Lord, I only want a chance.
The gateway to the
A
east.
steel city turned to rust.
Iron City is gritty.
Where killer cops burn his bus.
Pittsburgh.
Empty mills, tension builds, stress kills. Trying to make it through the summer for real.
Midsummer's nights dreaming that I'm leaving.
City of fallen champs.
Iron City is gritty.
Dear Lord, I only want a chance.
Pittsburgh.
Empty mills, tension builds, stress kills. It's another hazy summer for real.
Of course, I didn't remember to flip the camera. What's up, everybody? What is happening? What is happening? Odds is in the house. What's up, Odds? Cassie's here. I forgot I can tap on your comments. What's happening, everybody? I swear it was like overcast. It was nice and chill out here. As soon as I come out, the sun is blaring, so my phone will probably overheat. Hardcore Sports Network is here. How cool is that? Oh, we're live there too. Hey, Hardcore Sports Network. Randy, what is up? Good to see you, Randy. Hopefully you can jump on my Sunday stream for Red Zone on Sunday. I'd love to call a game with you, NBA or NFL, bro. Let's do it. Good to see you. Randy's in the building. We're going to chill, talk about what the garden's doing, and rip some shit out. I know you guys love when I tear out stuff from the garden. Oh, man, what's happening? Atticus, it is your birthday, right? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. If it ain't your birthday, don't sing this. Happy birthday to you. I don't have my button with me. Like Cassie in the building, like I said, Nightbot is here. Gotta love when Nightbot shows up. Definitely check out the WrestleSense podcast. We have fun with that. Gatorade does your body good. Where's that milk? It doesn't matter. Odds is here. What's the odds of that? I'm doing good. Yes. Good, I sung your birthday on your birthday. Makes sense. How is everyone doing? Danny is here. Danny loves watching me rip shit out of the garden. So we're going to pull our tomatoes. We did a little change. I may expand and minimize the garden, if that makes sense. We're going to talk about next year. We're going to do maybe some changes. We're back here in my garden. This is your boy Blaze McCoy, southwestern Pennsylvania, hanging out here. And as I've shown over the years, I've turned my backyard into a little garden, somewhere to come hang out and talk to you guys about what I should try to grow and then watch it die. No, the herb garden did really well. I actually have 4 real big metal bowls of herbs drying out right now inside. So those will turn out for my allspice again. A lot of fails this summer in the garden, I'll be real. We have fun with it. That's all it's about. We tried broccoli and a couple other things. Pull it. Yeah, Danny loves it. We're gonna swing. Well, we did onions at first. To go back, watch the other streams. They're all approximately an hour. I try to keep them, but I yak and blab a lot. um, One of the first streams is the one I always tell people to watch, and I showed it on my birthday stream. I'm like, look, this shows my yard from nothing but grass to nice place to chill. You guys seem to like it, so I keep doing it. We have a grapevine over there in memory of my grandmother. Still haven't been able to really eat any grapes out of it. Maybe 5, 6 years. I know it takes a couple years for stuff like that, which is something I really need to read into because the more I think about it, I think I want to grow like fruit, like berries and things more back here. The other night, and I should have saved a video to show you guys, could probably upload it and play it, but there were literally deer like within 5 feet from where I am right here, just right over by the fire pit, because this tree has a bunch of nuts that falls off of it, like our community, a bunch of nuts. And they were just chilling here. 2 little doe, and I've been here for 12 years. That's only the second time I've seen them. My neighbor says they see them all the time. But there were deer back here. I've found turtles. I found a turtle or 2 crawling out of there. Of course, the typical squirrels, stray cats, which I now have one in my house because it ended up underneath my car. Caramel. They're probably over at the door right now. So we chill out here. You guys told me what to grow this year, and I tried it. It's actually the blackberry and the blueberry bush were here. We may have added 2 them, but it's not. It's more like a dirt pit now than a garden. Not much in it. But what I'm thinking of doing is expanding this right here. Probably my favorite part of the garden. The parts it produces the most, that's for sure. The herb garden over here where I got cilantro. Well, I did have cilantro. We have basil in both the pots next to the bird bath. More basil in the back end of the 2 other whiskey barrels with lime basil here. And this one was pineapple sage. So we did add pineapple, lime there, and then we have in the front 2 black containers are lemon thyme. So we have thyme. Make all your thyme jokes now, everybody. Happy birthday. Yeah, everybody tell Atticus happy birthday. It's a big machinery going by now. My neighbors that are never out are out for some reason today, too. Patty's in the house. Good to see you. So the one day I come out here, it's like, party in the backyard. No, I did have my fantasy football draft here the other night. We were shooting basketball. Of course, I won the game of horse. There you go. Let me just keep that up there for Atticus. Thank you, Cassie. He sung it. Oregano in the front pot with the little fake Steeler gnome there that's all busted up. He got hit with the basketball on Sunday. 3 little ducks are from my grandmother's garden. So let's go ahead and get right to the tour. Nobody wants to sit here and look at my ugly mug talking about people. Your big ears and your big nose. You goofy looking gray haired goatee loser. Once again, StreamYard, there has to be a quick little way to press a button and switch that around or something. Yeah, that's what we do around here, Atticus. Yeah, this is the herb garden. Hydrangeas in the corner. I thought these were going to die. This is a brand new addition to the garden this year. I wasn't a big flower person. I just wanted to grow my own food and my own seasoning for food to try to keep me from high cholesterol, high blood pressure, even though now I have both, sort of. These have big, huge blue blooms, bulbs that come out of them. They are fantastic. So I've kind of fallen in love with them, but now I'm really worried, seeing some of the leaves all crumbling. I dug it deep as hell. Maybe it has to be deep enough. Maybe it'll take a year to root. You got fresh leaves too, so new stuff is growing. I'm just waiting to see if it blooms next year or not. It had like 6 or 7 if you guys saw the beginning. Same with the clematis, which I want to cover this whole trellis. However, it's very sparse. Like I'll plant like 4 more of these if I knew it'd cover it quicker. I just want it to be blanketed over top of that. Woo! Almost knocked down the camera. But those bloom with these big purple and white flowers. Those are my flowers. So I trimmed these. These were really big earlier. So that's why I haven't. These were overflowing. This is the lemon thyme. Basil. This is the remnants. And these, I'll probably get 2 more harvests of herbs. Probably 2 more harvests of herbs. Even the rosemary, I grabbed a bunch, even for like an air freshener. Smells great. And chicken. Rosemary chicken is good too. Probably shoot part of it from this shade. So on this part over here, you have the fruit. This is what I want to grow more of. You see the growth is good. I didn't have very many berries this year, and already some of it's dying down there, turning yellow. And in the far corner is a blueberry bush. Now, if I can have berries out here, I would even build a cage around, like I did have around this, to try to keep the birds out. Because with all these woods, I was talking about the animals that I get here, tons of birds. I like the birds. I just don't want them to eat all the berries. So I either grow 20 bushes so I can outrun them, let them eat, and still leave me with enough. There's a big bug right on that. Is that a bug? No. But this thing seems to grow good. So I'm thinking maybe try to grow more berries. We tried melons. Those didn't work very good. We got like a watermelon the size of, well, a little bigger than this, but maybe the size of my fist. Maybe a watermelon the size of my fist. That's about it. These tomatoes are coming down today. These are done, as you can see. I'll keep the sage there, keep all the demons out. And I got one more tomato in there. I use that for BLT or something. That yellow tomato in the middle. These were the lighter colored tomatoes, less acid in them, so I tried them. This tomato, look, if that tomato didn't give me shit, that little guy didn't do nothing. This guy, I got some towards the end, but now, as you see, even with a decent amount of rain the other day, and I've been watering them, So I'm thinking about raised planters next year. Add more dirt here, number one, making this one big dirt pile. Strawberries, I'll tell you the strawberry story right now. So I don't know if it's on video. I don't think I started video until I took them down. Before this, which probably needs to come up soon because it's getting moldy. Before this green turf was here, which was left over, I had strawberries all through this place. This was all strawberries, which I thought this is a perfect place for strawberries. The ants, the groundhogs, the birds picked every strawberry clean. And I had a good bit of plants here. So they started, as they do, strawberry plants reroot and keep just bouncing around. So this would be a great place to do it. What I would have to do is probably build some kind of cage. Because strawberries are like one of my favorite fruits. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. In the sunlight there, you can kind of see all the bugs. There's tons of bugs in the grapevine. And even the grapes this year, yeah, join the Hardcore Sports Network too. Don't forget to do that. Yes, that's what I was talking about, Cassie. Now, we should have hardly any. By this time, there would be tons of bushels of grapes. There isn't. There's one grape on that one. See that's a bunch of grapes. Damn. Give that to the damn chipmunk comes around here. So I don't know what happened. Like 2 years ago, I had tons of grapes. This year, look, it's like one grape. I haven't picked these or anything. They're either not growing or getting eaten. That's the whole story, and that's my big conundrum with this backyard is now. All I want to do is grow food and be done with it. That's all we got left. You heard it through the grapevine. The first thing we're going to do is get in the garden. Now, I'm going to have to put this somewhere where the shade is because it's going to overheat and shut down our show. I think I'm just going to buy a whole new cage of these next year. Part where I need to speed up the reel, and if it was edited, I would speed this part up, put some music behind it. Something like the damn Benny Hill music. Because I'm just tearing it down. Shit. These things might not come out as easy. Two tomatoes. These are all done. There you go. You guys love ripping plants out the ground. Next year we'll do better. Sorry, guys. Tomatoes, big fail this year. Oh, bye-bye. Tomatoes. So the green peppers that I have here, still growing them for a little bit. They're not bad. I mean, they're bad, but small bits of banana pepper or green pepper I throw in a salad or something like that. Cook with my steak. All of these need popped a little dead flowers need pulled off for all these. They did okay. Normally it's like one big bush. No, they didn't do good at all, to be honest. Breaking beets. Who's breaking beets? I don't like beets. I ain't growing no beets. I am up for suggestions on what to grow next year, though. What I'm thinking of is I changed the bottom planter, and we're thinking of some raised beds, buckets, raised beds, above ground stuff, because my dirt's not working. But I'm thinking of planting 3 blackberry bushes back here. Plenty of room for them to grow. Peppers, onions, tomatoes in these 2. That's it. Peppers will be in this one next year. Tomatoes will be in this one. Onions all around them. That's it. So I'm thinking of doing more berries. I don't know. This is blueberries, and I didn't get any berries on the blueberry this year. This is blueberry and blackberry, which these are like dead berries on the end. These are crumbling up, so that's about done too. Triple beet. Not triple beet. Oh. Beets rock. I've never really eaten them as I'm an adult to be able to judge. Danny wanted me to grab it and pull it. Yeah, I figured you'd like watching that. Grab it and pull it. Happy birthday to Atticus Schmaticus. So this is where we're going to be at. The garden's done this year. I'm going to let those peppers continue to grow. So at least have some peppers here and there. But next year, peppers will be in this planter. I can't stand pumpkin, anything. I definitely no. I don't like pumpkin. Like pumpkin pie, pumpkin anything. Carrot cake, carrot nothing. No. I don't know if it's the orange factor, the consistency, but no pumpkin, nothing, no carrot, nothing. I tried growing carrots in here. The carrots weren't well. Monstar knows all about them. Like this big. Grew baby carrots, literally. I definitely don't. Yeah. Whoever said I don't like pumpkin anything, no. Fuck a pumpkin anything. No pumpkin flavored spice, nothing. I'm more of a chocolatey marshmallow if I'm going like a flavored drink or something like that. Chocolatey or mocha. No pumpkin. The fuck? What's a pumpkin? I did try to grow pumpkins. I had literally had a pumpkin patch when I first bought my first house. It already had a garden, and the pumpkins were literally crawling through the yard. Like the plant just grew out in like 3 different branches into the yard. A couple of the pumpkins were pretty big, but I had nothing really to do with them but stick them on my porch for Halloween. Pumpkin seeds, probably not good for me now, but pumpkin seeds, I used to like. We used to put seasoned salt on them and put them in the oven. Lady Devil, what's happening? So this may be the swan song for the garden streams. That might be how I do it. During the NFL off season, I do the garden. So it kind of works out. As soon as like Super Bowl ends in February, beginning of March, I'll be planning on what I'm going to plant. April, start planting onions. May, plant the rest of the stuff. Middle May. Normally people wait till the end of May. Yeah, there you go. So next year we'll rotate tomatoes and onions, and I'm probably going to use. I don't know. See, I'm kind of torn. This is like a dozen years, and I get the same yield, and I know something's wrong. It has to be the dirt, because I'm literally giving the same plants to my neighbor and they're growing. The one year I think I was overwatering them. Like, I don't know. I just don't get the best. I don't need the best yield here. I just like having the garden. But the harvests have mostly been pots of all this stuff that grows over here in the pot. So I think I'm going to try more of that stuff. Like, even if I have to get a couple more whiskey barrels. Where he lives at, though, man, I'm sure the farm area is a lot better. He's down in there in Kentucky and that, isn't he? But, hey, one of the best things is that flower in the back there. This thing might be one of the highlights of the garden this year. I got this as a bonus with my onions because I gave him too much money, and he's like, I can't take this much money. I was like, give me a flower then. It needs watered right now. Where's the thing? So it is a compact tropical rose. Tried to tell my mom it was a rose. She didn't believe me. But I didn't even realize how green the leaves were, and the patterns are really cool. And it wasn't bad. Adds a little color. And bring the bees. Look, one onion popped up. I'm gonna leave it in there and see what happens. This is an onion I must have planted this year. After I redid this, this used to be two plots. Real skinny one here and then another skinny one here, and I just used them as rows. Now I just added the concrete down here, which actually is better drainage. It drains all down into there. There's a drain underneath there. So all the water does drain down into there now good. So I'm thinking fruit plants here, like blueberry, blackberry, raspberry, because they can grow up to like this high. I'll do like 4 of them. And then peppers, onions, tomatoes in these 2. I don't know. I got to find something else that I can actually grow. Our 2 final tomatoes. I got tons of tomatoes next door. Kill shot. When I first moved here, right over here, it actually would have been right next to the tree. Right behind the tree there was a mound. I planted a peach tree and a pear tree. Partridge in the pear tree. No partridge, just a pear tree. So I had the 2 trees. Actually, I think it was 3 trees, maybe 2 peaches, 1 pear, or 2 of each. They all died. I mean, there is a reason that that's fake turf there because the grass wouldn't grow either. So I don't think this soil back here is very good to grow anything. I don't know. I have fun with it anyway. And that's about it. The end of the road. At the end of the road of the garden. There we go. The next year, I don't know. If I could open that area up and do strawberries again, I would. If I knew the critters weren't going to get in there and eat the strawberries. I even had a greenhouse, like a real small, like little tent, see-through tent greenhouse, and it had like shelves inside of it. I think it's on one of the videos if you look back. But trying to remember if it was. The stuff grew for a little bit, then it got real humid and it got wet in there, and bugs all just like hid and lived in there. So I don't know if it's too much bugs and stuff from the woods right there or something, but my neighbor, I can't use that excuse for them. They do throw lime all over their stuff, and I have lime. I should just try that. And they were throwing grass clippings over everything. They covered it this year. But it can't be that. It's got to be the dirt. Apple tree is another one I thought about doing. Because there are people around here with like apple trees, like not big apples or red ones, but like those little green ones and stuff. This tree with these damn nuts, I'm telling you. Not having that other tree here is nice. So that was a change this year. So that big tree that was over there was just a pain in the ass to clean up after all the time. So I'll give you an idea. And that's why I call myself the rookie seasoned. It's mostly seasoning that we're growing, number one. I mostly don't grow much vegetables back here at all, as you guys see. In other places, I've grew vegetables better, so I think it's just the dirt. Grapes, like one grape on each stem. I don't know if those have been eaten or fall off, but that's pretty crazy too. Um, that's it, man. I don't know. Not too many more additions or changes back here in the garden. If anything, I'll find somewhere I can get a ton of those whiskey barrels, so I can put some inside the garden as well. Try to grow some plants out of planters. Don't go sitting under apple trees with anyone else but me. What song is that? If it's a country song, that's probably why I don't know it. But in these planters, these pots have been growing really well. Maybe I should have put the hydrangeas in a big pot too. Now as I realize that those are in the ground over here. But that's why I do the garden is to just have little things like this. It doesn't even look like a tomato, like a peach or something. Orange peach. So we may try a couple different things, but we'll just expand on what's behind me, change it up a little bit. Jesse, what's up, Jesse? Make sure you guys are hitting the thumbs up. This is going to be the final garden stream of the year. If I missed anybody, what's happening? If you're watching the replay, just checking out how it ends. This is how it ends with not much in the garden. We just tore down the tomatoes. Still have some peppers there that are trying to grow. We're going to let them grow. But we'll switch those up, tomatoes and peppers next year, onions all around. And in the back, I might plant more of these bushes that are like blackberries or raspberries or something like that. Dingleberries or schnozberries. And there's bugs all over the place here now because I went over by the grapevine. So I think the combination of bugs, birds, and it's nature. If that's the way it happens, it happens. Buzz flying around. That's about it, people. Appreciate anybody who stopped by today. Tomorrow I'll be back live again, and Sunday. You know how that gets. But that's it. The garden this year. We did have a cucumber race. That was pretty cool. We did have a cucumber race. But other than that, I'll probably get another harvest or two off of the herbs that are growing over there. All the seasoning that I can make. I just dry them out on the countertop. Let the air dry and crumble them up, and there they are. I do wash the shit out of them when I first take them out of the ground too. So anything, especially the spraying this stuff with that insecticide to try to stop some of the bugs. I sprayed a little bit of 7 on it this year, and it seemed to help a little bit, but still tons of bugs. So that is it. Your seasoned rookie gardener, after a dozen years of doing it, still failing a lot, but having fun with it. Growing enough for me to eat a couple meals on the table, strictly almost out of the garden. But for everybody who stopped by, everybody who's encouraged me to keep going too, I've done little rants and little stand on soapbox type stuff on this stream too, because I'm just talking with you guys, and it felt good. And it's good to know that I got a great community around me, and you guys should all know that you guys got great people around you too. And safe. It's a safe community where we're having fun. We're doing a lot of different stuff now. Tons of channels I'm associated with, and I'll be associated with more because that's why I'm here. And Danny farted. I should have saw that one coming. I can't follow that. That's the way you end the show. That kind of sums it up how the garden is too and everything. The whole garden kind of kaput this year, but that's okay. There's bigger things in the world to be worried about, I guess, if I'm going to get back on the soapbox for a minute. But that's going to be it. Peace, positive vibes, each and every one of you guys, gals, your families. Stay safe. Stay tuned to Blaze Radio. Tomorrow, more LTD. Sunday, football. And we'll go through the fall, the winter. We'll have fun. I will check you guys on the other side. And I'll see you in my streams. I mean, summer is almost over, but we're going to go out with a little Soma. Another Steel City summer. Hey, it doesn't look like the Steel City here. It's Dream City. Soma. Appreciate you guys coming by. Peace, all that good stuff. No gang signs, just see you later. Thank you. Thumbs up. We're out of here.
Renaissance era didn't do much for me. Start your statue just a grim reminder. Glory days are gone. The haze is stronger than the sun. I got a gun for home invaders. Johnny Gamage, murder cops not guilty. Front pages. It's nothing surprising in this pit. Pressure cooker. Crazy from the heat. The haunted home is baked to eat. I take the street on the mission to reach my destinations living. Worried about Gertie, about the overcrowded prison. From my mouth is wisdom. What awaits for the city's victim. Once your time served. Far too many dying as bird. We had Stargell Clementi, Caligari and Webby, many fallen heroes. I think it's something in the water. Once the Allegheny boils, the city's in turmoil. Middle Eastern's burning oil over soil in the desert. Yo, this shit's enough to make you lose it if you let it. Yo, I love it even though I wanna leave it. It's pathetic.
The gateway to the east.
A Steel City turn to rust.
Iron City is gritty.
Where killer cops burn his bus.
Coming soon to the Blaze Radio Network and Hardcore Sports Network here on YouTube. Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's the NFL Red Zone Show. All the games, play-by-play, live game audio, and statistics. Join me, Blaze McCoy, with some wild and wacky commentary like always, and enjoy 6, 7, 8, 9, even 10 games or more all at once. Every big play, every touchdown, the Red Zone Show. In case you can't catch your game or want alternate commentary, stop by and enjoy the ride. It's non-stop football action. Right here on the Blaze Radio Network, right here on YouTube. Hardcore Sports Network, the Red Zone Show coming this fall. Every Sunday at 1. See ya in my stream.